Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are going to be doing a very unique collective reading, okay, so which tells me that I'm tapping into a collective of very unique individuals. The messages that I'm going to give you guys from now onwards in the collective readings, which could change, okay, because I am filled with changes. I have a lot of new ideas at times that I don't know how to contain. So I have to make sure I have a container on my YouTube channel to be able to share this with you guys. This particular reading and collective readings going forth will be based on a word of the day, okay? And the word of the day will signify what the collective reading is going to be about, all right? And I already have a word of the day for you guys right now. Now, a collective message that was coming through was that someone wants to gift you something, okay? Because I feel like my mom today, like she bought me this beautiful evil eye necklace, like not the necklace, it's a bracelet, right? Look at this, guys. It's so beautiful, right? My mama bear. I love her so much. Okay. So she got me this. So someone wants to probably give you something. Now, it could be something related to protection, or this could be your spirit guides literally trying to shield you, protect you from any negative influences that are trying to hinder your progress in future. Okay. Yeah, I'm dehydrating as I'm speaking. So I'm going to pause the video, have some water, and I'm going to come back and we're going to do your message right now. So stay tuned. So guys, the message I was also getting was, we saw this evil eye bracelet, right? My mom gifted it to me today itself. So something about, like I said, your spirit guides protecting you, but something about also that there's something in your life which is protected, but you have given up on that thing. Okay, it could be a person, place, or a thing. Anything that you thought was lost, was taken away from you, was basically unfairly stolen from you. It could be anything, right? But there is a loophole to something, okay, which is what we are going to come to with the word, okay, because the word that we got today is very, very interesting. So let's see what the word is. Okay, so the word is Mount Weasel. Okay, it's Mount, MOUNT, WEAZEL. Okay, Mount Weasel. The meaning of this word is a decoy entry in a dictionary or encyclopedia secretly planted among the genuine entries to catch other publishers in the act of copying content. I think you get what I mean, right? So this is a message for you guys. This is for the collective here. I feel like this can be taken in a myriad of ways, okay? Let's go at it one by one. The first thing that I'm getting from this message, from this word, Mount Weasel, is that you are the Mount Weasel collective, okay? You are placed among ingenuine people. You are placed among toxic people. You are placed as a decoy among dishonest people, people who lack integrity, people who lack morals, principles, righteousness in their heart. You are planted among them. And there is a very deep reason for that, right? The reason for that is so that you can actually be the contrast, right, to their reality, to their whole reality. Because as you know, collective, lies always come out. Lies are always revealed. It's always exposed. Truth always comes to the light, right? There's a saying and it means something because a lot of people say it. And we have also believed it so deeply that it has manifested in a lot of different ways, right? So I feel like this energy is talking about that you have been placed in a group which is toxic, a family which is very much like dishonest, an organization which is toxic, a community which is toxic. Take it how it relates, right? But you are the honest one here, and you are meant to gauge who is the polarity of you and what polarity are they talking about, because it's like you are a decoy, and I feel like some of you could have at times merged with these people in order to figure certain things out about them. So you know literally what the contrast is between your values and what their values are, right? Which doesn't match, but it is also teaching you something. So if you feel like you're stuck in a situation, if you feel like, people are targeting you or people are like, pointing fingers at you, look at the polarity. Change your perspective rather than seeing yourself as a victim. Because you literally are the Mount Weasel here. You're a decoy entry in this community, in this family space, in this organization, in this friend group. And you have been secretly planted by the divine, by your spirit guides, by your guardian angels, whoever you want to call it, by source, by the universe. Okay? And you have been planted among these dishonest people so that you can be the opposite polarity in order to balance that situation out. But for that, you have to change your perspective from being a victim to being a student. You need to start looking at it as you're a student, right? And that's how you will open your mind to different perspectives rather than feeling stuck, feeling narrowed down, feeling like, you are the target and things like that. Okay? But this word itself is planted among the genuine entries in order to catch other publishers in the act of copying content. Okay, so this is a word that is used in like content and things like that, and it's planted as a decoy so that people can be caught if they use this word, right? So some of you literally could be writers. Okay, you could be content creators, you could be in the law, legal system, you could be in the justice system. This message is definitely for you. For example, if you're in the legal system and you're fighting a case and you feel like there is something to it that you're missing out, but you're almost giving up on that thing because you have not found it yet. But there's a decoy in that document, in that evidence. There is a decoy there. There is something that is planted which is going to tell you that this whole thing is a hoax. Everything was a lie about the opposition that you're fighting, right? There could be a document. There could be a home that you have lost, collective. There could be a document of that home. And you could have gone to many lawyers. You could have asked them, showed them the papers, and they have denied the fact that that anything can be done in your favor because the papers are set. Like, the paper basically gave away your rights a long time ago about this property, for example. Maybe you have signed something away, but there is some word in that document which, the confirmation on my phone, I just saw an email that proves otherwise, that this document is actually genuine. Like, there's one word planted in that document which proves that that document is invalid. But you have to have a very detailed eye to be able to go through that document. Okay? So that's another angle that's coming up here. Right? But the main thing is that you are basically in this predicament where you have been placed or planted, or a document has been placed and planted in a way to make you feel like you are losing or you are on the losing end. But if you look close enough, the details are right under your nose. There's one word or one thing, one small little change that you make that will turn the entire wheel of fortune in your favor. That will turn the tables on the people who are opposing you. Just one little string that is loose, I'm hearing. Mount Weasel. Okay. So let me read a little bit about this word as well. Mount Weasel was first recorded in 1975 to 1980. Some of you could be born in that period, or some of your enemies could be born in that period. Okay. Whoever you're opposing could be born in that period, or 80s, 70s. Okay. Mount Weasel comes from a fictitious entry in the 4th edition of the New Columbia Encyclopedia for Lillian, Virginia. Someone's name could be Lillian, Lily, I'm hearing. Virginia, some of you could be from Virginia. Okay. Hi, Virginia. Okay. Oh, Encyclopedia for Lillian, Virginia, Mount Weasel. Okay, her name was Lillian, Virginia. Okay. So it was for her. Alright. And Lillian, Virginia, Mount Weasel, who supposedly died on assignment while covering an explosion for the fictitious Combustibles magazine. Fictitious combustible magazines never existed. Wow. Something never existed, collective. Something was all hoax. It was fake. The whole situation was fake. The whole document is fake. Something is completely fake. It's made up. It's a fraud. It's a scam. It's a con artist who has done something. And you have given up on that thing, even though it belongs to you. Something belongs to you, but someone has tried to torture you to the point where you have given up on it. Could be mental torture. It could be I don't know, any level of torture, okay? So readers of the new dictionary were stunned by the inclusion of the word 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗃𝗃, okay, which was certainly a Mount Weasel. So 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗃 is also another Mount Weasel, guys. They spent many hours searching for Mount Weasels in dictionary.com to no avail. Wow. So instead they changed it to 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗃 instead of Mount Weasels. So this word itself is an entity. It has its own energy, I hear. It's a spirit. It's an entity in itself. It's a decoy. It's like a distraction. Something is a distraction and it is causing you to like be distracted from that one thing that you're supposed to focus on, collective. But you're being distracted by it. This is why I also have this message of like the evil eye, right? Because you have certain opposition that are making sure that you don't receive what you deserve or you don't receive what you are supposed to. Because if you do, you will come into your full power. And if you come into your full power, they will not have any control over you, whoever this is. These people will not have any control over you. Hence, they have manipulated the documents. Hence, they have manipulated some asset. Hence, they have manipulated you. There could be a decoy situation in itself. Someone has made up a situation to make you believe that that situation is real, but that whole situation is false. And this situation that this person has told you about could make you worry, stress, and also make you give up on someone else, make you give up on something else. But you're not supposed to give up on that something else or someone else. You could have sacrificed a person that you like for a person that is creating chaos in your life. And this person wanted it to be that way. Okay? Mount Weasel. Wow. This is a very tricky situation that you're stuck in for some of you. Okay? So let's get some tarot on this. So I'm hearing the devil is in the details. Okay? The devil is in the details, collective. Okay, because this word itself says that something is secretly planted among genuine entries, which tells me that everything looks very truthful. Everything looks very genuine. But there's just one small detail, right? That can basically break the house of cards, I'm hearing. A house of cards, wow. Okay. Spirit, tell me about Mount Weasel collective here, for the Mount Weasel collective. What's going on here? My Gemini moon loves learning new words. Like, I don't know what it is. It's my airhead, I guess. Or my grand air trine in my chart. Like, I just love it. Okay. Tell me about the Mount Weasel collective, Spirit. We have the King of Pentacles. Look at that, guys. Look at the document there. I think you have almost like given up on it. You are holding on to your assets. You're holding on to your money, your drink. Like, you're just chilling out, looking at the sunset. But like, I think the contract is right there. Like, you have it with you. There's some kind of a document, a contract that you have, which like you have given up on in a way. You know, you're celebrating your life in a different way. You're not looking at it. I feel like you're not looking at something that you're supposed to look at. There's some information there which is very valuable to you, collective. Maybe these people could be distracting you with like, you know, parties or celebrations, or inviting you to different gatherings so that you can like, you know, drink more and you could not focus on certain things that are important to you. These could be frenemies. These could be like family members who act very good in front of your face or like extremely sweet to you, but you know their true colors, right? I'm hearing something is photoshopped, but it's photoshopped on a very detailed level. I'm also hearing someone's ancestor left something for someone. So this could be something has been left for you, collective. but there is a decoy in that document. There is a word that is planted in that document, that your ancestor planted it so that you could find it in case some tampering happened with the document. So you need to kind of dig deeper into those documents. It could be regarding a property, because I see King of Pentacles here. It could be regarding assets. It could be regarding your corporation, money, business. Okay. Yeah, we have the King of Cups. Someone could be in the music industry here. Some fraud could have happened if you're in the music industry. Someone has made you sign a contract that made you feel that you will be emotionally very fulfilled with this contract, that you will get what it is that you want. But then with the Fool in reverse, this is telling me this was like, this is your biggest nightmare, because now there are certain restrictions or non-disclosure agreement that has happened, which has caused you to be a lot more restricted than you realized. Like, it was the biggest risk you took. For some of you, you have signed away certain property or document to someone, but there is a loophole in that. Like, either you did not have the ownership to give away the rights to someone, and you have to go back in the history of those documents to figure out like who had the ownership before it was given to you, and how much percentage of that ownership was truly given to you. That is something that has to be looked at. For others of you, if this is about a music industry, like I said, this could be like you signed a deal with a record label, right? And they could have like made you feel very comfortable, very emotionally safe to be with them. But then you realize that there are certain clauses and documents, there are certain clauses within the agreement which, wow, I'm hearing like this record label paid your lawyer underhandedly so that you would sign and would not look at this 𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗄, this word which actually breaks down the house of cards. There's a lot of corruption here within this energy here. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, Spirit. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Like, you could have taken a huge financial loss, or like due to which you also had to take an emotional loss, because you loved something but you had to let it go, and you had to focus on like working again, working hard, building hard. Maybe your body is not giving you that much like strength, okay, or you could be going through some health issues because of this energy. We have Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you have, even though you have tried to move on from this, you have not been able to truly move on, because this is a 𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗄. It's a decoy that you're supposed to like look deeply into. Maybe you got too lazy to look deeply into it, because maybe you got a lot of confirmations that whatever you're looking at is genuine and that you need to move on. But there's your intuition, I'm hearing. Like, your intuition keeps telling you there's something in that document. Even though we have like read it 10 times, there's something that we are missing here. We could have read it 100 times, but there's something that I'm missing here. There's some link to this document which is fake, or which is made up. It's corrupt. And you're right about that. You're right about that, collective. Okay. And you have been planted in this particular agency. So if you signed a record label deal with a company, if you signed a deal with another company, another businessman, whatever it may be, right? If you have been with a family member and this family member is corrupt, you have been planted there for a reason. And I feel like you can destroy this person. You are someone who is underestimated by this person, collective. You are underestimated by this person. By the way, oh my goodness, look at the paper in her hands. Guys, I just saw that. Okay, and with this in reverse, even though your intuition is telling you that I can't move on from this, you are still giving up on this. And Spirit is saying, don't give up on this, because there's something that you can find out that no one else can, and your spirit guides are testing you to see whether you will do it. And I feel like that is the reason why no one outside of yourself is able to help you. This is something you need to decode. You need to decrypt this. There's no one else who can help you with this. This is the power. This is why I spoke about my grand air trine here. Like, some of you could have like grand air trine and you're getting tested for your intelligence, for your sharpness or wit. Okay. This is why your spirit guides are testing you this way. Tell me about the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing a cause of celebration. Like once you do this, I feel like you'll celebrate, because either you will find a way to get out of this commitment that is trapping you or that is corrupting you, or you will be able to find a loophole or a word or a Mount Weasel in a way which will then tell you exactly the flaws within the agreement, which causes for the person who stole from you to actually give it all back to you, because that agreement is null and void. Like that agreement does not even stand. That deed does not even it's not even valid. It's null and void. There will be a cause of celebration once you look into it. I'm telling y'all, like this is the time to look into this. Ace of Swords. I'm telling y'all the truth, okay? I'm breaking the chains from your hands. Look at that, handcuffs. It's literally broken, guys. The handcuffs are broken here. I'm telling y'all, guys. This is something you have been stuck with. This is the next card. We have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like slow, deliberate movement. Very slowly moving towards what it is that you're figuring out. There can't be any mistakes that are made here in terms of proofreading, in terms of figuring out what is this Mount Weasel here. Something looks very nice. It looks very good. It looks perfect. Something looks like perfection. But there is a flaw that you have to be able to pinpoint. And this, it requires like high level precision in being able to figure out exactly that one word, that one little tiny detail. And for that, you need to take it slow. Read it slowly, I'm hearing. Do not rush. Read it slowly. Highlight the words. Look up the meanings. Google it. You have Google right now. Don't rely upon external faculties to be able to save you, because there are a lot of people who are corrupt in this world who would do anything for money. And not a lot of people have integrity. But with you, collective, you are planted in such a situation, so you can destroy it just with one target hit, like just with one precise, accurate target hit. That's what I'm hearing. Ace of Swords. That is the truth here. Nothing but the truth here, guys. Okay. So this is your message for today. I am pretty excited to see what you guys figure out, what is going on here. Like I said, some of you could be in the music industry, acting industry, singing industry. I don't know what this is. Some of you could be in the legal industry, corporate industry, business industry. But there's some kind of a paper, a document that you need to read very deliberately and slowly. This is your message. Whoever has given up on this, yet there is something like pushing you, poking you to look at it even more. There's a reason for that. Trust that, collective. Trust your internal intuition. Don't trust on other people to give you the answers about this, because this is a test for you. This is a test from the universe to be able to come into Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. To be able to be financially independent, free, and getting what it is that you deserve, and having the rights to what it is that you have the rights to, basically. Look at that, literally, judgment in reverse. There's something that is done to you, which even the divine is pretty angry at. The divine is angry, and divine wants you to break free. That's why we see this, the ropes cutting off, burning off. And we see the, we see the handcuffs breaking off, and we see the unbinding here, unbinding. You need to unbind from something, or you need to figure out what exactly has binded you to something to be able to unbind. Okay. This will help you in being able to walk away from something that is keeping you up at night. It's keeping you stressed. It's making you drink a lot more than usual. Maybe you're drinking a lot, or you feel like drinking. You feel like going towards addictions, towards vices, because you're not able to move on from something that you really are done with. Okay. This could be a marriage contract. Okay. I don't know what this is, guys. Someone could have tried to steal your money by having certain things in your contract. Someone is now trying to divorce you, and this person wants a certain percentage of your contract or your property, but that property has certain protection on it which cannot be stolen by someone else. So for example, there's another message that's coming through. If you are a person and you own a property and you have stolen it from someone else because you fear that that person, that family member could get married and destroy the property. The property paper itself has a 𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗃 in it, something within it that protects it from ever getting stolen like that. That is also something I'm getting. So you can retract your energy back. You can stop doubting the people who have been with you, who have proven themselves to you just because of your greed and narcissism. Because if you don't, the judgment in reverse is a very, very bad card to get. It's a very bad card. There's something that will imprison you, I'm hearing. Something that will target you very badly. And it's coming for you. So you better get prepared. Okay? If you have done this to someone else, unjustly stolen something from someone, you have no idea. The sword of truth is going to cut you spiritually. Alright? Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and peace.